kind of horrible, Gary. I mean, we have to smoke cigars for a living and rate them, and this is our job.
I know. Isn't it great?
Who makes us do these things? I mean, it's kind of like, it's just not fair.
I know.
Why? Why punish us like this? So anyway, Gary,
What?
this is the Mano a Mano, and today we're going head to head on a nice cigar. What are we doing?
We have the Camacho Criollo.
Criollo.
I almost said Criollo because a lot
So
of
it's
people
pronounced
say Criollo.
Criollo, not Carollo.
Right. It's Spanish. The double L is a Y, and actually it should be Criollo.
In Spanish, it means the cattle are dying. No, I don't know what it means.
Anyway, what they did was, they revamped their whole line, and
Not the whole line, a couple things.
well,
they revamped the whole look
the look. That's what I meant. But some
with
of
the
the blends
scary
have changed.
scorpion on it. This guy looks like he wants to hurt my hand.
So what they did was they did change the blend for this Criollo. It's not the old, Iroa family blend, but it's very good. What it is a Criollo 98 wrapper with a Honduran and Dominican filler.
So this is an old wrapper, because I want a fresh wrapper. Why do they give me the old crap?
98, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the binder is, they call it authentic Corojo. So I'm assuming it was grown in Honduras.
So this comes from the Jamastran Valley, where the J is silent. Why are they going to these silent letters, these
I
guys?
don't know if there's a Spanish person, but
Because in Polish you pronounce everything. But there'd be extra vowels and stuff in there. So anyway.
I thought the even though these were already lit, before I lit this up, I did a pre-draw, and I found it to be leathery. It tastes, like.
You know what? Usually I do mess with the pre-draw. I didn't today. I like the cigar a lot, and I just wanted to go right into it. We smoke them beforehand, so we get a sense of it, so we can talk about it.
true.
We get it now. And first thing, this wrapper. Is this wrapper gorgeous, though? All these Camachos are known for these awesome oily wrappers and sheen and just beautiful. I mean,
And you don't have
appearance
a lot
is
of-
awesome.
You don't
Makes
have
you
a
want to
lot of-
smoke it.
It does, but and then the other thing I was going to say is you don't have a lot of veins.
Well, I do,
protruding and
but
stuff.
that's my problem.
That's your main vein.
Yeah, I don't wanna get into that.
So I'm finding it to be pretty consistent with the other two that I smoked prior to this. That pre-light, the first few puffs are I'd say a little peppery.
Yeah, a little peppery. Well, you know what? Right off the bat, I think it starts out medium. It doesn't stay medium. It goes to full later on, but I think it starts off as a medium-bodied cigar. And I think the one thing about this is it's kind of like the Connecticut in a sense, which they did not reblend. But, the thing I loved about the Connecticut and I'm loving about this is that Camachos are known basically for being stronger cigars. I mean, bold is their whole deal, and it's true. And they are strong. They're not for the weak, faint of heart. They're not for beginners. They're really not. But this one takes kind of that strong binder and filler, that full bold, and I think this wrapper kind of smooths it down a little bit. Don't you?
I do. I think it's somewhere between, say, the Corojo and the Connecticut.
Yes, it definitely
It's like
is.
a
It's
happy
right in
medium.
between there. So it's not a heavy smoke. It doesn't weigh heavy on your palate. It's got really nice flavor. But I'm noticing, we were talking beforehand, there's some kind of sweetness in here that I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but there's a sweetness component on every puff, kind of like on your taste buds.
Well,
And I don't know what it is, but it is really flavorful and it's unique.
I'm wondering if it's, has to do with the Corojo binder or just the Criollo leaf itself. Because remember, you got double Criollo in here. You got filler and you got the wrapper.
So the binder's a Corojo binder. That's the sweetness. That's I think that's what we're
That's
tasting
probably where
in
you're
there.
getting it from.
Because you don't see Corojo a lot as a binder, right?
No, not to my knowledge, unless it's, maybe Havana or something, but.
Excuse me, I gotta have my coffee. I like it black like I like my hockey pucks. Why, do you think I was gonna say something else?
No, but do we have a question today?
We do have a burning question. I think it's important, in every one of these things we're supposed to ask the burning question. And should I open that up? That's what's in this envelope. And it has nothing to do with cigar smoking, but it has to do with topics of the day and things that maybe we might have a same opinion or a
Difference of opinion.
difference of opinion. And I think I just ripped it. Come on now.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Oh, this is an interesting one, and it's kind of timely unless you're seeing this 5 years from now. But as of now, Major League Baseball is talking about changing a rule or something that's been in the game for well over 100 years.
And
and it looks like it's going to happen, that there's no more barreling into the catcher. There's no more blocking the plate by the catcher now. But there's no more, you can't take the catcher out. So I'll tell you what, I've been hearing a lot about this. I heard Pete Rose on the radio the other day talking about this. And Gary, what do you think before I go into a diatribe tirade?
Well, I love baseball.
But are you for this new rule or against it?
I'm kind of for it in the sense that you have these players who are being paid a lot of money, okay? And
Sure.
basically you want to protect them.
So you're talking about like they are in football at quarterback.
Exactly.
Where they pussy up all the rules, so you can't even lay a finger on a quarterback. And yes, I know, you're saying because these guys make $100 million. But it's been part of the game for over 100 years.
I know, and it's kind of a fun part of the game in a way. But there was a story I heard the other day about one particular catcher who had, during the course of his career, had 10 concussions.
Because he's a wimp. That's why. He didn't know how to block the plate properly. I don't agree with Pete Rose a lot of things. When you're a Met fan, life is hard enough. And Met fans don't like Pete Rose a whole lot for getting in a fight with Buddy Harrelson for getting spiked at second base. Piss me off. But I kind of agreeing with Pete here because everybody talks about Pete Rose taking out Ray Fosse in the 1970 All-Star game. People call it was a meaningless game. Fosse was the catcher for the Indians, and they said he ruined his career. But I'm going to cry bullshit on that too. Because ruined his career. Ruined his career, my ass. The guy batted .300 that year, played 42 more games, and do you know he played 9 more years in the majors? He won the Gold Glove that year. So he ruined his career. But all right, you see, you didn't even know.
I did not.
See, you got to have your facts.
So,
all right, the Camacho Criollo. Do we like this?
Yeah, I like it.
I like it a lot.
I like it. It's a good medium to full flavored smoke.
Starts medium, ends up fuller. We're going to talk about this catcher thing more later. Off camera. Yeah.
We will.
Be ready for a fight.
Okay, well, I guess.
Yeah,
that's
bye
it today.
everybody. We're done here. We like this cigar.